Hi everyone, this is Robin coming to you from New Level Hot Yoga Palatine. I'm the owner here and I'm so excited that we're doing this video series because it gives me some time to break down some key elements of the postures that we normally don't have time to go into quite so much detail while we're in the middle of our workout. Today we're going to be breaking down the standing backbend, our first big backbend of the class. In my very humble opinion, it's the best backbend of the class because it's really going to open up the spine and set you up for the postures that are coming. Why do we backbend? Because our spines are made to move in both directions. Constantly we bend forward without even engaging the abs. We don't think twice about it. We bend forward, we stretch forward, we hunch over, and we never do anything to offset that forward bending. Backbending can actually help to alleviate lots of major back pain. It's also going to help to stretch open the chest and the shoulders. It'll help lengthen the abdominal wall, help to release your hip flexors, and help you breathe better. Additionally, that deep stimulation to the spine can be really good for your mind because you have those nerves that connect through the spinal cord up into the brain. So today we're going to be breaking down our standing backbend. Hi, Robin here. We're going to be breaking down our standing backbend, the first big backbend of the class. A lot of times I see people get stuck in their backbend because of what's going on with the pelvis. The key to building a deep backbend is alignment, strength of the legs. Anytime the hips pivot right or left, or they collapse forward, one knee bends or the other, you've lost the base upon which you're building the strength of the spine. So, a lot of times, when you see the pelvis, it comes forward and the tailbone arches back. The key to starting your backbend is keeping your hip bones lifted so they can come forward because these hip flexors come up into the abdomen, and when you're backbending, you're stretching out that belly. So if you're pinched into the hips, there's nowhere to really go. You get stuck in the lower back, and then you cannot connect your spine as the one long piece that it is. So again, the key to your backbend, stabilizing the legs by keeping both legs solid engaged, keeping your hip bones lifted and forward so the hips can release. You never want to grip those hip flexors. So you're going to start with your feet as close together as you comfortably can, and you'll take that big inhale to bring the arms overhead. Interlock grip, index finger released. Again, hips are lifted and forward to the mirror so the tailbone is relaxed in a neutral position. You'll take a big breath, stretch up, and release your head back as far as it'll go. From here, I like to give my head a little shake to make sure I'm not favoring one side. And again, pelvis lifted and forward. Then you're going to stretch straight up to the ceiling, and you're going to start that back. And you want to work your spine as the one long piece that it is, keeping your hips lifted and forward. Again, the moment a knee bends or the pelvis tilts, you've gone too far. You're going to go to what's comfortable, take another big breath, chest up, hips forward, and then you go a little bit deeper, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Inhale to come up. So again, if one knee bends, if the pelvis tilts, it's really hard to stretch the back up to go back. You're constantly lifting the hips up, keeping the pelvis forward, squeezing the strength of the thighs so that you can really stretch the spine up to fall backward.